Yeah.
Look,
I stupidly went out.
Ricky, you're not looking, Rick.
I saw
Ricky,
it.
he's like a
Rick,
kid.
went out to have my hat on again, and look at the state of this tan line. Look.
God.
Yeah.
Joe,
you
look
look so different. I can't. Two things. I just want to get just one more. Look at the state of it.
Joe, you're like a child. Go, look, Ricky, you're not looking, look.
Yes, you're not looking. You need to see it.
So, Ricky, do you want to see something cool? Then Joe just jumps off the top of the Yellow Pages or something.
Watch the jump. Ricky,
Watch that. Watch. Yeah.
It's my fucking time.
So anyway, can you please explain to the viewers and us that why your face is naked?
Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake earlier. Decided that it would be fun to shave off my facial hair.
So did you just go for like a little trim up and then go too far?
Yeah, I went for a little trim.
I did that.
And I couldn't get it straight, and then I went a bit too far on one side, and I thought, you know what? Got it, and just went boom, and took it all off.
Nice.
And instantly regretted it. Hence why I sent you that photo earlier.
Why do you regret it?
Because I look like a child. My face has gone from a normal sort of size to this round like little pea.
I suppose it's going to be a pain in the arse having to carry your driver's license with you every time you want a Red Bull.
Well, to be fair, my driving license, I haven't got a beard. I look like this.
That's why they keep questioning whether it's a Legoland one or not.
True.
See,
not even past that.
I want to get rid of all this, but my problem is that if I get rid of this, then it makes my already long hair look even longer because it's just, you know what I mean? It then looks like you can see it going over my ears and everything.
Well, obviously, I took my hat off a minute ago, and this is like really long.
You look like a character from the Muppets.
I quite like the Muppets.
But yeah, so it's been a bit of a mad one. I've got to ask a question, guys.
Go on.
I've got to ask a question. So, if you you've got a spare few hours and you fancy watching some telly, and you've got the choice of the Grand Tour or Top Gear,
Yep.
what would you choose?
Current Top Gear.
Whatever Top Gear you choose.
Top Gear, but with Clarkson, Hammond and May.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'd go for the current lineup.
You're wrong.
Hear me out. Only because I'm a huge fan of Chris Harris. Huge fan of Chris Harris.
You're the first one. You better tell him.
I'm not the first one.
He must be, because...
No.
I don't know what it is, but I'm with Chris on this. Chris Harris, whatever his name is, on Top Gear. He's not my cup of tea.
As a motoring journalist, he's been around for years and years, and some of the stuff that he's done prior to this, like for example, like Drive Nation and stuff now, all that sort of stuff, Car Throttle. They basically did something like that called Drive Nation. This is going back 10 years ago, something like that. So well before its time, well before like piston heads and stuff took off. And they just didn't have the stuff behind them to keep it going. Otherwise, they would be probably the biggest sort of like motoring thing on the planet right now.
Yeah.
Some of the stories and stuff he's got are incredible, like absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, but
I find him a difficult watch on telly, though.
I'm with you.
He's a bit of a try-hard. I think he tries to be funny, and he's kind of taken the comical side of Top Gear away.
If you watch some of his own videos, look his YouTube channel up and look at some of the stuff that he did. He was the very first person to video the Holy Trinity, by the way. But yeah, if you watch some of his stuff, it's more natural and it's more him. Whereas I think Top Gear, he's a little bit playing up to the cameras because they kind of ask him to. You got to remember, at the end of the day, Top Gear is a TV program.
A train going by. Sorry about that. It's fucking off now. But anyway,
sorry, could you just repeat everything you've just said?
I'm with you, Chris. I think with certain people on telly, they've got to have something about them that catch you. And Clarkson, Hammond and May they had something about them. And I don't think they've ever captured that of getting the right chemistry of people there and making that show work, you know?
Mm.
And it's a shame because on paper, originally, Chris Evans, who's a massive petrol head,
Oh,
I don't find him irritating.
you're
I
wrong.
remember from the TFI Fridays, I just love that. You know, anyway.
I hate Chris Evans so much.
See, he don't bother me that much, but it just didn't work. I think it's a shame because it's, you know, it just didn't work. And you know, the Grand Tour I think is really good, but I find the Grand Tour has fallen in the trap of most TV shows now. Is that the first few episodes are normally okay to pretty good, and then they sort of tail off. Do you know what I mean? The episodes sort of lose their way a bit.
I think that's just your attention span.
Not at all. I think the quality of the show dips off. I watch them all.
Joe, did you see that?
No. Pigs flying. Flying China.
Ricky's looking at us like, oh, you two knobheads.
Oh dear.
I haven't got to look at you to think that.
Right, boys, and people, because we have a lot of people that are watching. According to statistics, easy for me to say, we have a lot of people in America and in Europe watching. That I'm not sure how their rules are sort of for lockdown are easing up, but we're basically gearing up for showrooms to open up June 1st.
Yeah, Monday, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and I've already heard some stories of how the system's changed now on handovers. So when you'd come in to collect your car, the process normally, what you'd have to do, the tick box criteria, that's completely changed. It's completely contactless now. It's a matter of like, there's your card, the keys are in a plastic bag on the bonnet for the customer to then open up and drive off. All been antibacterially checked and tested and whatever else. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a complete, well, I've already been told it's going to be a complete change of how the job works, apparently, when I go back. It's be interesting.
Is anyone looking forward to it?
I am. I'm ready to go back.
I'm really ready to go back.
But I know what's going to happen though. I'm going to go back to work and I'm going to go, wow, maybe being at home forever doesn't sound that bad.
See, I'm where I've been off work for so long, I've gone back into habits of just bumming round, metaphorically that is. So
no, it's not.
So it's just like I don't know, the thought of getting back and I'm ready to go back, but I'm also sort of not ready. But I need to go back because we all need to earn money, don't we? But it's really interesting to see how the job's changed. And Ricky, for you, how CSI will be, because if you're doing a different style of handover now, I wonder if they're going to lax the rules on it.
No, because obviously that information and stuff that they sent out shows that we'll have different processes. So there'll be like, for example, sending out videos and stuff. It's something that I've done at other dealerships before, but not done at this one. So there's a process of basically sending a video, like a personalised video, just guiding them through it. So what we end up doing here is you were sending that before or just after they've taken the car, and then allowing them to sort of view it in their own time to get used to the controls. Some of it would obviously come up whilst signing paperwork anyway, so you had to sort of like say, right, that's that, that's that, that's that. And the thing with the customers that we deal with mostly, or that I deal with mostly, they're mostly repeat. So it's simply a case of they've had that car before, or a version of that car before, and it's taken one where it's basically nearly the same, might bar a few like improvements and stuff. So it shouldn't be that difficult, really.
Yeah, I mean, to people watching, they probably don't know. When you work for a manufacturer or have a franchise for a manufacturer, you've got to follow processes. So when you hand over someone's brand new car, it's got to be done a set way. And if you don't do it that set way, the customer gets asked by the manufacturer afterwards. If they say you didn't do it, you lose score. The dealership loses money, basically. So it's going to be interesting how Ford and other brands we sell will change and adapt.
If anything, I think this is better because it's in a way it's more personalised. because you're doing it simply for them, just for them. But also, if there is something that they've forgotten, because let's be honest, the normal handover, if you go through everything, would take an hour in the car, an hour and a half, depending on like obviously how quickly people get through stuff. So for them to be able to go back and look at a video and see exactly what it is, it's going to save a lot.
Do you think the concept of pushing a button to start the car is a big thing for some people? Even a detail like that is a massive thing for some people to get their head around of. So having a video, having it there to replay, I think it would be really handy. But not everyone's got access to that technology, I suppose.
Well, in this day and age, though, I don't know.
You think there's still people out there that haven't got smartphones that aren't going to be able to view a video?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
There's some people, some customers I've got that haven't even got a computer, haven't even got internet in the house.
I ain't even got a computer.
I can only think of one customer that I've dealt with in 5 years that hasn't got an email address. Like it's everyone.
Everyone's got one, but they always say, "Oh, they always go, oh, I don't want to give you email. No email. No email."
Excuse me, you got any electric I can use? I'm just trying to print out a fax.
Where does that come from?
I can't believe people still have fax machines. Like, why?
What gets me is finance companies that only take fax.
Yeah.
They won't take email. Why? Like you just emailed me and say, can I fax that over? Like, just take it in an email. It's not difficult.
I know. It's terrible, isn't it? I think they're old-fashioned companies. The Black Calls were very late to come away from fax and stuff. But I think Black Calls rep always used to say it's because they used to worry about emails getting hacked and the faxes can't. But it's just like an old-fashioned worldly view of it. You know, in this day and age, you can get around them things. But anyway.
It's always the noise that a fax machine made that made me laugh.
Make a noise?
I don't know what fax machine you had.
Fax machine. That was good, wasn't it? I've been taking some improv classes during lockdown as well.
Let's say that's a nice little ad-lib. Just getting it out there.
Hang on, 2 seconds. I'm going to shut my door because I kept blowing noise. It's doing me head in.
I've literally got all the windows open in my living room, and at the moment my road's been so quiet, and now we start recording. There's cars going by. There's trains going by.
I live on the main road, so I've closed all my windows. I've got a fan on very lightly in the corner.
Can you hear everything going by? Or is it quite quiet? Can you not?
No, you're quite quiet yourself, to be fair.
Am I really?
Not that bad. Not that bad.
It must have been a bit of a distraction for you the other night, having all them lights and everything going, but I was resurfacing the road outside your house.
What, mine?
Yeah.
It's still going on.
Is it really? I saw it the other day when I drove through, literally right outside your house.
Yeah, they're not done.
Wow.
So to put it straight, Ellen, she was at home. They put the generator for the machines on our drive. So
nice.
Literally, the generators were like.
I'm not sure if I get closer. Then does it sound?
Joe, you look like the way you crossed your legs. Then it looked like you was gearing up for an interview with Michael Parkinson.
Hello there. I'm ready for my award this evening.
Here's Morgan's life stories.
Do I sound any better?
He does look a bit like Piers Morgan, doesn't he?
Do I sound better?
Yes.
Better. Right, we'll just play with the cuts to get to that. That's fine. Anyway, or not. But what was I talking about before I got distracted?
This isn't that good.
I was going to mention the weather and how it's a bit warm, asking if you guys are coping all right. But given Chris's complexion being from Greece and all, he seems to be coping all right.
Well, you also
fully off
the sun, didn't you?
I have, yeah.
I mean, me, I'm like what and anything like Casper the Ghost wants his skin back.
Yeah, but it's because you've been sitting indoors all day with a new sort of lease of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all fairness, having your laptop on your legs while it gets hot, it won't tan your legs. And
just fry them.
Just fry them, yeah.
I've been having fun.
Tears in his legs.
I've got bearing in mind GTA's only been free since Tuesday last week, I think it was. I've already racked
Joe's already at 9 days playing time.
Pretty much. I've just racked up so much time playing. It's been absolutely crazy. I've been loving it.
I've actually caught the sun. My tan lines are going away. It's great. I love it.
I'll be 2 seconds.
Everyone's just disappearing midstream. What's going on? First take a joke.
Right, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
That was really weird. It's like
Great.
Joey's literally the only one that's capable of conversation. Joe disappears. Me and Ricky just look at the camera like,
Well, Joe normally has the topic set out, ready to talk about, and
yeah, but you've got the whiteboard.
That's currently filled out with kids' classes.
It's like a giant flashcard.
Oh dear. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to going back and get back to some sort of normality. That's going to be interesting and stuff. It's been nice to have 2 months off. I've needed that 2 months off to reset. Do you know what I mean? And sort of.
I do now feel like I don't need a holiday until next year.
I'll probably go back to work and go, God, I need to get away. I need a break. I need to have. I've got to have some time away.
Oh, don't.
Like,
Try and function my window.
Speaking about all of this, like time frame wise, when do you reckon it's all going to start sort of heading back to some sort of normality?
I don't think until next year.
People been able to book holidays and stuff like that.
Oh, I think people can. I mean, look now you can still book holidays now, but it's all really uncertain and silly to do. Like centre parks, I've been watching. I keep saying. I think I keep saying this every week. I've been watching the prices. They've been going from normally like $2,000. They're down to like 800 quid. They went to
I've been having this conversation every day, Joe.
I know, and they go back up to £1,000 like a stock market on a shit holiday that I love. Anyway, yeah. So I put my dad and I, but yeah.
Honestly, I reckon I could probably time it. 9 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the evening. Can I book centre parks? Literally every day.
Oh,
it's outrageous.
But it's just, I don't know when the humanity's going to be. Yeah, back. Yeah, who knows?
I don't think until the new year. I think it'll be New Year. We'll get New Year's Eve out of the way when we'll have 40 million people lined up on the embankment watching fireworks, and then if we're on a go, surely it's not about anymore. No.
New Year, new us.
We might as well just go and have a group hug on the tube again. That'd be great.
Not that you take the tube every day, but
No, but you've got no choice but to have a group hug on the tube. Have you ever been on a tube and not apologised for touching someone's leg?
You like group hugs, though?
Yeah, but not on the tube with a bunch of sweaty commuters.
Just some sweaty salesmen.
Group hug in the showers!
Yeah!
I love that film.
Oh, mate. Yeah, so...
Has anyone watched any good films while we've been off?
I watched the first John Wick.
I like the first one. I don't think I've actually seen the third one. The fourth's been announced now, isn't it?
The second's good. The third... I mean, look, I don't think any John Wick films are bad. The first is definitely the best, but the second and third are just yeah, they're cool. I love them.
It's really weird because John Wick's not my kind of film at all.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, because it hasn't got car chases and that in it.
I can tell you what did disappoint me was, do you know when we discovered that we could watch Bad Boys 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's there. What happened there? It's just
you to come up with some sort of punchline or something, and you just sort of paused.
I don't know. Joe muted, and I was like, "Oh."
My screen just stopped, so I was like, "Are they just gone or not?" Anyway, Bad Boys 3 was a massive disappointment.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even, if I'm honest with you, I wasn't even that hyped up about it. I just watched it because I could. And I'd be pissed if I'd paid to see that at cinema.
Yeah.
I've not seen it yet, but I'm the sort of person that likes to watch something in the best possible quality that I can. So yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
To be fair,
us peasants especially have Ricky to it then, Joe.
No, what we watched was DVD. I shouldn't say it because now we're talking. Anyway,
incriminate.
Another game on.
Check on Dice's pubes, Ginger. Our dog's got pets.
The dog's got tits.
It's a bear shop in Scotland.
We've got guns.
That's never going to go away, that you say, will it?
It's not. It's literally the life of a salesman. All we do is repeat that.
If people that don't know, it's a Twitch show, the UK, everyone knows it's synonymous. But going back to it, boys, obviously...
And it's not funny, it covers very serious matters.
Yes, but definitely don't laugh.
We don't want to send a bad message.
No.
But send us a bad message when you've watched it.
Yes.
Nazi.
Actually, talking about bad messages, Ricky's little club. Ricky's got a little club. Me and his men are just, they're just waiting for Ricky to open an OnlyFans page.
You keep going on about this.
Mate, they're there, they're waiting, they love you. You're like
Joe's already started your OnlyFans page, but with just screenshots from the podcast.
What have you told me?
I wouldn't put it past him.
My alarm bar. But anyway, so we've opened a Discord. So I want to put a link in the description. I might even try and get a link somewhere in the video, a clickable link, to go to the Discord app. The app's free if you've never used it before. But anyway, we'll be on there, and literally you can join, just chat to us on there and just talk.
For those of you that don't know what Discord is, because there's a few people, Chris is going to be one of them.
Yes, absolutely. I didn't want to ask because I knew one of you would cover it.
Online sort of chatting platform as such. A lot of gamers use it to host like party chats whilst they're playing games and stuff, especially on like PC and stuff like that.
But what I'm thinking about doing potentially, and I'm just going to throw it out there live on air, and someone can catch it if they think it's good, is that maybe it's going to be open all the time, so you can just go on there and message it. If we're offline, we'll pick it up when we get back online into the server. But then maybe once a week we might do like a live chat, and just have a laugh with the viewers, and just and you could do an audio or a video chat, so we could do whatever we wanted on there. So that could be a laugh.
Yeah.
So, if you can, obviously we've got Ricky, we've sort of have got an Instagram page now for the podcast, haven't we?
We have got an Instagram page for the podcast.
Yes, we have for a while. I know you've had it for a while.
Somewhere.
Yeah. So Ricky does all that stuff. If I'll get Ricky to put Discord links in there as well, but mainly just click the subscription down below. In the blurb there'll be a clickable link. Go there, register. It's free. Chat to us. We'll have a laugh. If you have any topics you want to talk about, or even voice record and leave us questions that we can play on the podcast and answer them live, that'd be cool. We can do that as well. So yeah, and we can we'll put, if you follow us on Twitter or Instagram pages, we'll put on there when we're going to do the live podcast.
In other words, Joe is bored and he's run out of ideas for the podcast, so he wants you.
We're going to let you come up with them all.
Exactly. Tell me what you like, and I can do it. I say even better. Tell me what you like for Ricky to do, and we'll get him to do it.
It's not how this game works.
Can you open a beer bottle with your toes?
Of Joe versus Chris.
Sorry?
You wait until the next edition of Joe versus Chris.
Oh, I didn't tell you what I bought. I bought something.
What have you bought?
But it's just a comedy prize.
A comedy prize?
Yes, a comedy prize. And I'm not going to show it. It's in my bedroom, and it's a wearable prize that for when we finally meet up together, we're going to do a quiz. All three of us. We're going to have one guest questionnaire, question man, question master, quiz master. That, obviously, us against three. Whoever. Actually, I'll tell you what. Yeah. I didn't think it's true, actually. No, I could.
Tell you what. So the way to do it, this is really good, really good content. We'll have a special guest. Get the special guest to be the quiz master, and then the three of us answer questions, and then whoever loses wears it. And then I'll bring my one along, because no one's decided to choose. Well, Chris hasn't decided to choose to wear it yet, and that could be for second place.
Yes.
So whoever wins, out of it.
Okay, I'm down for that. That sounds good. And by the way, so I know we had comments, messages, and stuff about obviously audio quality and stuff. Bear with us, folks. Obviously, in this tricky time, we're trying to arrange getting together, but lockdown is relaxing, but it's not quite relaxed. We're to the point that we're all comfortable. Well, we're comfortable meeting up, but we're not comfortable. Do you know what I mean? The flack of it all and the hassle of it all, because it's sort of acceptable but unacceptable.
And trying to get us all to, improve the quality at home, Chris just about knows how to plug in his headphones, so it wouldn't have gone very well.
I've just got one of them out. Oh my god. I've lost one.
What we are doing and what is coming for when we do meet up is we've got microphones on order, so wearable mics. So that'll be coming. So
I'm basically 60, aren't I?
Basically.
Just realised I'm basically 60. I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
Give me something that's got a wire attached and it's like, can't do it.
Might as well go to Switzerland and get put down.
Mm. Put me on shelves as a Tesco's burger.
Oh. Yeah, those. This morning I cooked some sausages. I've not been eating very well, people, in terms of not been eating actual meals. And I cooked off some Richmond sausages, and it's made me feel ill all day.
I've got some sausage patties. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, sorry. Sausage shortage in Essex, everybody. But it's all good.
You had sausage patties the other week, and then it made you feel ill.
No?
Yeah, homemade McDonald's.
That wasn't. They're still really good. It's still really good. I've been literally banging on about sausage patties to everyone. So my mate's wife went shopping, and she was like, "There's a pack in the freezer. I'll shut him up." And she just gave me them. I was like, "Ah."
Yeah,
like, yeah, you can keep her.
Oh, mate, I'm just looking at us and like haircuts and stuff. Oh, I can't believe that barbers aren't going to be open, or even on a one-to-one basis.
Look at the state of this.
We've got to go back looking professional, and I look like I've come down from a mountain.
What we'll do is when we go back to work, flippers will give it a go.
What, cut each other's hair?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
That'd be a laugh.
I think that could be a laugh.
It could be, but I'm very particular with my hair, so I'm going to have to opt out of that one.
It grows back.
Biggest or a massive cock in the back of it.
Can't wait to do your hair, Ricky.
Go for it. I'm losing as it is.
I'm
absolutely ruined the bit of hairline that's left.
Hanging on by a thread.
I'm so tempted just to shave all my hair off and do an Alan from Hangover 2 and shave a beard and a bald head.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
What if I instantly regret it and then my hair's not there anymore?
It'll grow back. And you said I looked fine.
Yeah, but we just didn't want to hurt your feelings, fine. Ricky.
I wonder if your fans are still going to like you now you're like, shaved like a monkey.
Who knows? Monkeys don't shave.
They do now. I've got your beard for you, though. Don't worry. Mine's coming quite strong.
I don't know whether to shave the rest of my chest or not.
By the next time we meet, which could possibly be Monday, my beard will be longer than yours. It does tend to go back really quick.
Oh dear. But yes, I've had a little trim up, but I don't know. But yes, it's got to be mad, man. But boys, right, in other news, because we're not going to keep this too long tonight, but in other news, I'm thinking cars, just throwing it out there, you know, just in my time of being stuck in lockdown and boredom. Obviously, the focus went before lockdown. So I'm looking forward now and thinking cars, what am I going to do for cars?
We spoke about this earlier.
We did, and just, you know, and that's some high
I hate having this conversation with you, Joe.
Because
I love it. I love it. It lines my pocket.
Yeah, because you know you're going to get a deal out of it.
But not necessarily, boys, because
you don't sell Porsches.
Right, I basically am thinking that I really like the A35S, but it depends.
Because they come in bright yellow.
Yes. But I'm also.
You are like a moth.
I'm thinking I did love my Focus so much, I would love another one, but
because it was just bright orange.
But it's just but it's just to think whether I want to have the same what I had, but I loved it and I wouldn't have changed it for the world, so why not get another one? And now there's no RS. But I wonder if they're going to do a special edition, like a track edition Focus ST. Do you think?
Like a Heritage Edition ST,
or an
something random like that.
Do you remember they did the ST500 in the?
Be good to see an ST500 again.
Wouldn't it?
If not humorous, he's an idiot.
I know, but I don't get excited. But that's 200 horsepower. It's going to be heavier than the Fiesta, higher than the Fiesta.
I'm sure they would look great outside Waitrose, though.
Where it belongs.
Mm.
That's its grazing stomping ground. Longer than this and Dukes. The elderly. And they're Qashqais.
I saw a bright purple Nissan Duke today.
Oh, right. Well, that sounds nice.
I wanted to ram it off the road. Do the world a favour. It was awful.
But I thought it would be fun if we filmed the car buying experience, whatever happens.
You just want to be a vlogger.
No. I thought it'd be interesting to show on what we do on a sort of as an interesting car buying process thing.
So the video wouldn't be very long because you know how long it takes you to make a decision like that.
I know, and I fly.
It's going to be an 8-second long video.
I'm not
the intro, Del, outro.
But yeah, basically,
just Joe sitting there going, "Oh, I'm not sure." And Joe sitting there going, "I'm not sure," but they do come in light green, Mr. Davis. I'll take it.
But I did think about that. What about getting a grab a green
sorry,
Mustang?
I just broke your brand new Focus ST in the car park. Buy it.
Oh man! But it'd be good. It'd be fun. We could go do test drive. We could go test drive other cars, record it, have a laugh.
Are you saying you want to be a mystery shopper?
Oh,
oh, Ricky. Oh, I tell you, he's quick tonight. That's a good one. That's a good one.
we don't even get mystery shops, and I hate them.
I'll be the best mystery shopper.
We do.
At least I hope we don't get mystery shopped.
You're the sort of person looking at the back of your phone every 5 seconds trying to remember the information.
Who, me?
Are you my name, Steve?
Who, me or Chris?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I remember names.
What I used to do with mystery shoppers, whenever you took them for a test drive, when you got a photocopy of their driver's license, it never matched the address they actually gave you. It was always like a million miles away. So I gave me his driver's license, took a photocopy of it. It was like Southampton, I think it was. I said, "Oh, if you just moved to the area," and he went, "No, my partner lives down here," and everyone that I've had has said the same thing.
Why is it like Chris doesn't for a minute and all of a sudden someone flicks a switch like it's fast forward quick?
It's just like a brain fart.
Yeah,
it's like a brain fart.
So quickly.
The thing is, you've done it a couple of times, and I think I have as well. I think we're all doing it. It's like VHS style.
Joe, that is literally every conversation with you at the minute.
Yeah.
You're the only person I know that can tell 8 stories in 35 seconds.
But are they entertaining?
I don't know. I never get enough time to listen to them.
You need
Get
to
halfway
hear
through
quicker.
one before you start another.
You need to hear quicker. Speed them up. Work them, baby. Get ready to receive information.
Plug old for me, lug old.
Yeah. All right, boysies. Well, I think we'll wind it up. But look,
We're hoping, obviously, God.
Well, basically, I know
What?
we're basically saying the same thing, all hanging. So, effectively, we're hoping with lockdown easing up, we'll be able to meet up over the next few weeks, but nothing's guaranteed. Obviously, it's all dependent on the government. So, we'll plan on doing something this week because everything was relaxing, but it's not quite that relaxed. So, unfortunately, it's just another one of these videos. We don't like doing them, but it's just to bring you up to speed until we get back to normal. We do honestly have some really big things planned, and the Discord thing. If we go on a Discord, we'll talk in there. It's all live, and we'll have a laugh. So that's definitely worthwhile checking out. Subscribe to the channel and like as well. If you ring the little ding dong bell next to subscribe, you get notified of our videos. But like I said, really big things coming, but we just can't do them until this lockdown eases up even more. So
Be patient. Patient.
yeah. Yeah, so we're more frustrated than you, believe it or not. But there we go.
Yeah, we are. Anything from you, Chris, before we go?
Absolutely not.
No. Good to know. There's nothing from me. Joe said it all. Yeah, back to next time.
Ciao for now.
Good
Ciao.
to
All right, bye, boys.